Hello everyone, welcome to this maths video class 6th chapter 1 exercise 1b question number 13. I hope you are getting videos continuously. If you are not getting, please send me messages that you are not getting videos. Alright, I hope everything is fine nearby you because I don't want to include all these things because the COVID-19 is increasing day by day in our areas. So please take care. Okay, try not to go out at all. This these few days, I think around 30 to 40 days are very crucial. So please take care about it. All right. Okay. So let's see question number 13. Question number 13 is the weight of box is 4 kg 800 gram. What is the total weight of 150 such boxes? Alright. So you know the total weight is given of one box. Look, see, weight of one box is given, that is 4 kg 800 grams, and what is asked is total weight of 150 boxes. Okay, means for one box it is given and you have to find for 150 box. So what do you think what should be done? We have discussed it. For one, if it is given, so for many you have to multiply. Alright, m for many, m for multiply. So you can remember in this way. So weight of one box is 4 kg 800 grams. So now you know 4 kg 800 grams, it's in mixed form like kg as well as gram. So it becomes difficult for us to multiply. So what we will do is we'll convert this kg into grams. Alright. You know that 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. Therefore, since 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram, so 4 kg is equal to 4000 grams. Are you getting? 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So 4 kg is 4000 gram. So this 4000 gram has come from this 4 kg plus 800 grams. Alright. So total is 4800 gram. We have just converted kg into gram. Okay. Then next is, we'll come to the final question, that is total weight of 150 boxes. Now what is the total weight of 150 boxes? As we know, for one it is given, for many we have to find out. So what is the many here? Many is 150. So 4800 grams multiplied by 150 gives you 720,000 grams. Okay, 720,000 grams. So we have got our answer as 720,000 grams. So we have got answer in grams. But if you want to convert gram into kg, because our question was asked in kg. Okay. So if you want to convert grams into kg, you have to divide by 1000. Now the question arises, why we have to divide by 1000 here? Because we are converting from grams to kg. Alright. So when you are converting from when you are converting from kg to grams, multiply by 1000. So, and when you are converting from grams to kg, divide by 1000, because 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So these things you have to keep in mind. These are very important. When you are converting kg to gram, multiply by 1000. Suppose 2 kg, you have to convert into grams. So 2000 grams. Okay. And gram to kg, divide by 1000. So I have here 720,000 grams. Now I have already got the answer, but I want to convert it into kg. So what I will do is I'll divide by 1000. I have already told you, when you have to convert from gram to kg, divide by 1000. Okay, so I have divided it by 1000. 0 with this 0 get cancelled, 0 with this 0, 0 with this 0 gets cancelled. And what is left is 720. This cancellation I think you have learnt in 5th standard, okay. So what is the answer left is? Answer left is 720 kg, 720 kg. Therefore, the total weight of 150 boxes is 720 kg. Now let's see question number 14. Okay. So question number 14 is the distance between two places A and B is 3 kilometers 760 meters. A boy travels from A to B and then B to A every day. How much distance does he travel in 8 days? Okay, how much distance does he travel in 8 days? So question number 14 we are going to solve. There are two places A and B. Alright, A and B, and a boy travels from A to B and then again from B to A. Okay, for example, from home, how you travel daily, how you used to travel daily, from your home to school and from school to back home. Okay, so the question is, in 8 days, how many kilometers has he covered or how many distance has he covered? This is the question. Alright, so distance between A and B is given. That is from A to B. It is 3 kilometers 760 meters. Okay. As you know, since this is in mixed form, I have to convert it completely in one of the forms, with either kilometer or meter, but meter becomes easy for me. So I have to, so 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. So 3 kilometer is equal to 3000 meter. Alright. Plus 760 meters. This 760, it is already there, and this means 3 kilometer becomes 3000 meters, because 1 kilometer is equal to 3000 meters plus 760 meters. So 3000 meters plus 760 meters gives us 3760 meters. So this is distance travelled from A to B, means distance between A and B. Okay, but what is given in the question? That a boy travels from A to B, that is from home to school and again from school to home. Alright. So distance between A and B is 3760, which we have converted completely in meters. So while coming back from A to B also it is 3760 meters, right? So to find out distance travelled in 8 days, first we have to find out distance travelled in 1 day. Okay? Because if we know distance travelled in 1 day, then only we can find out distance travelled in 8 days. So what we have to do is, distance travelled in 1 day is A to B plus B to A. So A to B means you have started from your home, you have reached school. So 3760. Then again you have from B to A, that is from B to A, again you are going back. So 3760 plus 3760. That we have arranged this way. Distance travelled in 1 day is A to B plus B to A. 3760 meters plus 3760 meters, which is equal to, when you add it properly, you get 7520 meters. So you can see that distance travelled in 1 day is 7520 meters, going from A to B and B to A. Okay. So now we have for 1 day, we can find out for 8 days. So distance travelled in 8 days is 7520 meters multiplied by 8. Which gives me 60,160. If you know how to multiply, children, so 7520 multiplied by 8 in a regular method you have to find out, you will get 60,160 meters. This is the final answer which we have got. But if you are interested, or if it is given in the question, if that convert into kilometer, then you can convert in kilometer also. This is the answer. And now I want to convert it in kilometer also. Why? Because you should know how to convert. Okay. You know that 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. So if I have to convert from kilometer to meter, I will multiply by 1000. And if I have to convert from meter to kilometer, I will divide by 1000. How we have done it, kg to gram and gram to kg, same thing we have to do it. Okay, so 60,160 meters, I will divide by 1000 because I have to convert from meter to kilometer. Okay, so after 0 with 0 gets cancelled, then 6016 divided by 100 you have to do by our regular method. You will get 60 as the quotient. When you will divide it in this way, 16 divided by 100, you will get quotient as 60 and remainder as 16. So we say that 60 kilometer, 16 meters. Okay. So when you divide 16, that is 6016 divided by 100. 100 6 are 600. Okay, let's do it. We have space here. So 6100. So I have 60 as quotient and 16 as remainder. So we say that 60 kilometer, 16 meters. Alright. So we have answer as